Well, it was through my brother, my older brother Bernard, and his friend Stanley, who knew each other from high school. They weren't really good friends, but they knew each other. And they met again because they were both stationed not in Camp McCoy, Wisconsin, but in Fort Riley, Kansas.
I was wrong.
It's a different place.
Okay.
But okay, that's all right. But they were stationed together during the war. They had made up that whoever had a furlough first would visit the other one's parents and tell them that their son is doing fine. Well, as luck would have it, his friend Stanley had the furlough first. So he came to my home and told my parents that my brother was doing fine, there was nothing to worry about. And then he met me. Now, obviously, my brother didn't go around telling people he had a younger sister because it was a big surprise to Stanley. And I guess he thought I was okay because he went back and said to his friend Sherman, you know, Bernie has a cute sister. Would you like to take her out? Would you like to meet her? And he said, okay. And he asked me, on the other hand, if I would like to meet someone who was stationed in New York, because at that time a lot of the men were overseas and dates weren't that plentiful. So I said yes. And he gave him my number and he did call me.
We had an attraction.
And I thought he was kind of cute looking. Well, we were married in 1948.
Yeah, we're going to be 65 years. And we were really, we were in love. We were.
Yes. And we had a nice sized wedding.
Yeah. 65 years later, I'm still blessing the fact that I got married.
I find that each child in a family is different from the other with their own personalities. In our family, our daughter Janet is the eldest, and I would say that she is very maternal. Second eldest is Rita. She, of the four, is the most emotional, but fiercely loyal to her family. The next in line is George. Being that we have 3 daughters and 1 son, we kind of jokingly refer to George as the prince. In reality, he is the prince of the family. He's also a very fine cook, and whenever he comes to visit, because he lives in California now, so we don't see him that often, and whenever he comes to visit, we expect him to prepare a fine meal, which he does, and he enjoys doing it. Our youngest is Greta, otherwise known as the baby in the family. She is a delight. And she every once in a while will say, the only problem she had was the hand-me-downs. Well, of course, we're not going to throw away any item of clothing that's good. So anything that was decent and nice, she wore. Having 2 older sisters, there were hand-me-downs. We've been blessed with 6 grandchildren. They give us such pleasure, and fortunately they live nearby, so we get to see them pretty frequently.
Our friends are very, very jealous of us because you have all your kids near you.
Yes, but the grandchildren are very, very devoted and respectful and caring.
We want to be with them, and they want to be with us, which I think is very important. But we would say to them is be close, be friendly, enjoy each other's company, and remember you're part of a family.